Hi, Janet here at Crafts and Collage. Welcome back to my channel. If you haven't yet, then please take a minute and subscribe. And once you're finished with the video, if you like it, hit like. If you don't like it, hit dislike. I'm just glad to have you here. I'm going to be working in my dream book for the next, I believe, 3 videos. I might put something in between there, but I was sorting through pictures like a million gazillion times a week. I sort through different pictures. So what I ended up with was a pile of pinkish themed sort of stuff, blue-ish themed sort of stuff, and beige-ish themed sort of stuff. So I don't really know which one to start with today because I know I'm not going to do all 3 in one day. They're going to be double spreads, so big pages. So I'm thinking maybe, I don't know. I like the pictures in every single packet. I mean, I really like them. So, okay, what I'll do is I'll put them together. I'm closing my eyes, folks. Honest I am, okay? And I'm shuffling them around, and I don't know which is which. They're all about the same thickness, okay? All right, so which one? The middle one. There we go. Okay, so, oh, beige. Okay, so we're doing beige today. You know, it's funny, that was the last one I would have picked. Of course. Of course. Okay, so we are working in the dream book. And I want to find 3 double spreads together so that I can put these 3 color packets in the same area of the book. 1, 2, 3. This will do nicely. Okay. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and get started. And I guess chit-chat. I've had more folks seem to like the real-time stuff instead of the sped-up stuff. So, okay, so I basically went through and chose according to what color seems to jump out at you from said picture, right? So I really like this one. And I do like this one. We might even get 2 packets out of this, or 2 different things. This is a really cool picture. And I've got lots of like travel pictures, you know. Oh, that's a nice picture. See, I have so many, it's hard to decide. Okay, I'm going to put the architecture ones up here, I think. That's a cool picture. Another cool one. Oops, lost it. Gonzo. Like that one. Yeah, I'm going to set aside the architecture pictures. There's a lot of those. Same with the blue. It's all seas and skies and stuff. And then, you know, the pink has a lot of sunsets and things. This is really pretty. There's something really pretty about that. Nope. Not for today. That's very cool, too. And that one might be a possibility. Don't know. This is very yellow. I may do a yellow one at some point. I don't know. Or maybe we should make this one yellows, right? Because we have this here and this here. This is more beige than yellow. Beige. This is yellow tones. That's a soft yellow. So what do you think? Just these pictures that are of yellow tones and things? These are all can be kept for a different mood of picture, although that one is really cool. And I do have to say I kind of like that one too. So I'm going to set those over here, these other small ones, and see what we've got in relation to this whole thing here. Now I think we have enough to cover both pages. We'll sit this one down over here. This is going along with the theme of relaxing And this carries that through to the edge, because this much of this picture can come off. Relaxing. So, you know, I don't always lay my pieces down tightly because of just this kind of conundrum. I think I'm going to disappear this picture for now, and let's see what happens with this picture, because those two kind of go together almost like a wedding picture. And then memories here. Ooh, this is working. Okay, folks. Good, good, good. Okay. Nope, that goes with this and this. Here's more memory pictures. Okay, how we're going to cut the cows out of this one. That's how we're going to do it, ladies and gentlemen. That is how we are going to do this. Okay, first of all, we're going to take the bottom off this, make it nice and short so that we don't have to have too much of that page being taken up by this one picture. And if you've been around my channel at all, you know I love a torn edge. I absolutely, totally prefer, not even this kind of torn edge. I love a literal torn edge, ripped edge. To me, that's gorgeous. Okay. She needs to go there to me, I think. Or maybe, let's trim this one down. Cows, you can come out of there. I love getting the vintage magazines, and then the ads in them and stuff are just amazing. Absolutely amazing. And I'm sure this was set up at the time, you know, but it's still the ad itself, or the creating of it through the whatever advertising agency they used was in the, well, the magazine is from the 60s, so don't know. All right, ma'am, you get torn up too, darling. Sorry. There you go. You're absolutely lovely. Wow. To go through life looking like that. Amazing. Okay. Okay, now. Oh, we might still be able to fit this couple in. All right, let's see what happens when we trim them down, because it may end up being very narrow. Like really narrow. Possibly far too narrow. I hope that your weekend has been lovely. I hope it's been restful. I'm sorry if you've had worries or difficulties you've been dealing with. And I do hope that those things resolve themselves. You deserve peace and joy and laughter. All those things. Okay, so. Ooh, that looks good along the bottom. Do you agree or disagree? So we're going to start with this, okay? I'm going to lay these things down while I like where they're at. Okay, so this one is going to go here. Do you know there is something so ultra satisfying about gluing something down, giving it a permanent home? Maybe that's why I don't like the repositionable glue. That could be, because to me it's like once we glue something down in our stuff, there it is, part of your art, you know, because everybody's piece is art. Putting together pictures is a form of art. Collage, glue book, scrapbook, decoupage, whatever you want to call it. When you create something from your head and tools, it's art. And I loved when I read that particular meaning. There was a time years and years ago that, you know, I was writing and I was seeking for, well, writing my first stuff at that time, but I was seeking for sort of the definition of when do you actually become a writer, you know. And I know a lot of people have sought that same definition for artist. The one thing that a lot of people forget, I do think so, is that the word crafting comes from an era 500, 600, 700 years and more ago, where guilds, there was the Gold Workers Guild and the Steel Guild and the Weavers Guild and all the different craft things where someone made a product out of materials. Those were called crafters, and the guilds were well thought of. If you were part or member of a guild, you were considered a professional in your field. That's what they were. So too many people seem to have the idea that the word craft isn't like quote unquote legitimate art or legitimate artist, you know. Knock that nonsense out of your head right now, folks, because if you create something from nothing, something from materials, pictures, clippings, photos, whatever it is, that makes it art. So, a happy thought to go forward in your week with, right? Oh, come on. There we go. Slide down a little bit. And you know I don't lay them down right away because I might want to tuck something under, which oftentimes I do. Now, to me, these two go side by side or hand in hand. I love those two together. Let's get this trimmed up just a little bit. So the holidays are over. Have you made any sort of wish lists for this year? You know, sort of prospective goals. Nothing hard and fast because life changes on a dime. Lord knows that is true. Life changes in no time. Wow. It can be so startling. So, but I sort of create sort of a semi-wish list for myself, sort of a goal-setting thing. The things I just want to actually, you know, get a handle on. Things like that. See, I'm going to leave the white border on that because that's a drawing. That's not a picture. It's not a photo. It's an actual painting drawing. Isn't that amazing? Just amazing. Wow, I'm not sure I like the two women together. And then I've got an eyeball here, which might look cute up there. But I do have this woman. Whoops, don't go off the edge. Thank you. I have that woman. She's gorgeous. So, let's get these two other pictures in because I really like these. All right, so we need to go right there. And I have floaties today. I don't know if you guys have those or not. Floaties on the eyeballs. There's days where they're just there the whole day kind of thing. And you get used to them, you know. You kind of get used to them. Okay, I need to even this up, though. This is a little off kilter. Oh, you know when it's time to buy new scissors, when they kind of are grinding, you know? And honestly, I don't bother to buy expensive scissors anymore. Not for sewing or anything, because I just do the dollar store scissors, because man, oh man, I go through them like crazy. I really do go through them. It's kind of nuts. Okay, so... that one goes there. Crazy, I've had a Neil Diamond song stuck in my head for the whole day today. It's kind of annoying. A little bit. A little bit. All right. That one's down. And I was going to take kind of a survey if anybody's interested in answering. What are your favorite glues to do what job with? I know that for most like paper glue book stuff, you know, a glue stick is woohoo, you know. For any kind of intermixed like fabric and paper and cardboard and stuff like that, I prefer the Aleene's Super Tacky Glue. And I use the clear liquid Elmer's glue. I've put it in an icing bottle. And these things are amazing. Oh my God, they're awesome. The Sugar Bell. And I use those for everything in between those two things. And especially when you don't want any kind of glue to show. And every glue I've tried that's white but says it dries clear, it doesn't always deliver that. So... I mean, most of the time, yeah, I can't really fault it, especially Aleene's. I love that product. But, yeah. So I keep 3 kinds around usually, and then I have some double-sided tape that I use for different things, you know. You have different glues and hot glues. I love using hot glue. I just have to be careful now because my studio, or, you know, my 2 daughters and I and their spouses all rent a house together. So my little 3-year-old granddaughter is, you know, often comes down, and to have the hot glue gun plugged in, just, it would break my heart if she got burned. So I don't haul it out very often, usually late at night if I do. And that's just me. I've been burned so many times, oh my God. Hot glue hurts. It hurts so much. It's plastic, not even wax. Wax hurts bad enough, but hot glue hurts. Yep, hot glue burns, and the high temp glue sticks, jeez, they hurt. Oh my goodness. What do you think of her in there, folks? I think she'd fit just fine, don't you? Yep, need to unplug that. Let's glue them down. Love that picture. Grandpa and the boy, you know, just gorgeous. Has anybody else been feeling kind of melancholy lately? It's just this sort of, it's not bad or negative, just, it's a weird kind of melancholy. I don't know any other word to describe it. It isn't bad, and it's not unpleasant, you know. It's just, it just is. And I love these. I pick up these, what do you call them, composition books. Whenever our dollar store has them, I'll pick up a couple of, because I love using them for glue books. To me, they are, I love all my different glue books, but it's honestly between these composition books and my actual junk journal. You've seen it with the 2 rings and all the different junk paper. Those two are my absolute favorites. So I do love them, and when they're cheap, 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 I take advantage. I do. Ah, there we go. See, this is what I was talking about. I told people in one of my videos. This is the double-sided tape between this picture and this page, and that's what it leaves. And that's about, I put that in there, 2 years ago, and that's what double-sided tape has done. So I've tried different kinds. They all seem to do the same. I don't know if Ontario is particularly humid. I know it's humid, but, you know, not any different than any place else, really. But it does that, and it's done it in almost every book on each type of paper, because I've been checking that too. I used to use a lot of it, like a lot. And now this, I've completely shied away from it, because it just shows through on my through my pictures and ruins them. So there's no point. So I've gone back to glue and sometimes Scotch tape, you know, cello tape. Okay, I really like the way that looks so far. Let me look in my washi tapes and see if I have something that we can put in here that follows the sort of beige. Ooh, leaves. What do you think, folks? Okay, let's get these 2 pictures down. And, oh, nope, didn't glue that one yet. Okay. Oh, you know, this is one of my favorite activities, between other crafts and writing and being on the internet and doing some gaming, because yes, I do game. I mean, not huge. I'm not a gamer. I am an old lady that games sometimes. So, World of Warcraft, Diablo, things like that. So, between these things, it's just, to me, it's some of the most relaxing time in my day. I'm not going to glue this all the way down until I figure out what I'm doing in this space. Yeah, it might just be some background foliage. Oh, I guess I glued too far, so we're gluing it all the way down. That's an oopsie. Okay, so let's see what we've got now. Okay, we have an old dude on horseback. We have an eye, which would look cute in there. We have a muse. Ooh, I like that, actually. What the heck did I just drop? Oh, excuse me, folks. Dropping the glue lid. Not a good plan. Everything dries out. It's gross. Okay, so, yes, I like this up here. I do. Let's finish off the edges. I don't even know if it's going to overlap the edge, but we trim anyway, don't we? It's a good idea. There we go. Okay, so we may actually have a little trail of washi that goes like that. Would that be too cheaty? Do you think that's too cheaty? I don't know. It might be a little too cheaty. It could be considered a cheat. I don't know. I used to use cheat codes in games. That was a lot of fun, though. It made you like a super person, super being, whatever character class you were. You know, you were super whatever. God mode. It was awesome. Now if I can get my crocheting done pretty quickly, I'm in God mode. Wow, talk about taking a step in evolution, eh? Okay, I think that solves my spatial problem, although I need to figure out what we're going to... It can't just all be autumn washi tape now, can it? It just can't. That's not kosher. I miss some kinds of board games. Scrabble. I loved playing Scrabble, and my mom was always the one that would play a Scrabble with me now. And it's just not the same online. I mean, it's fun, and it's, you know, it's the same challenge and things like that, but it's not quite the same as having a game of Scrabble over a cup of tea. Maybe that sounds old-fashioned of me, but hey, at 65, I'm old-fashioned. So, all right, what if we stuck that eye right there? Would that help? Then that would make 2 strands of washi we can fill in. Because I just don't have anything that would be suitable to fill in this area here. So let's trim this down. Oh, my kids laugh at me when I'm done doing any project at all. The floor of my quote-unquote studio is just covered in clippings and threads and bits of this and that. It's just nuts. But I love it. Okay, so that right there, what do you think? I like that. I do. I like that very much. Okay, so all right. All right. Ooh, I like this. Do you know I can start out with the biggest mishmash of photos and end up with a collage I love. And the one challenge video I did, I think about 6 or 8 months ago, where you blindly pick out the pictures for your collage or blindly pick out the magazine pages and stuff, that is so much fun because you don't know what's coming, but you can always see something out of it. You know what I mean? Good coffee today. All right, so I am going to cheat because this is a glue book, not a collage. So we're going to have torn ends because I like those the best. Wow, that wasn't very well behaved, was it? Have you noticed that when washi tape gets old, it just like rips and tears and sticks to itself and stuff? There's a certain shelf life to this stuff. And I've gotten some pretty old batches, like, yeah. I often get them from sellers on eBay, but those are sometimes ends of lots and stuff, so I get them fairly cheap. Fairly cheap, although now I'm in trouble because Michael's is part of Instacart. My daughter and I order all our household stuff, groceries, everything from Walmart and Supercenter and so on, right? So this is not peeling for me nicely, folks. I'm sorry. Sitting here babbling, trying to fill airtime for you. Nope, this is not going to work for us today. Let's find another roll. That's what it's telling us, is to find another roll. Oh, that's kind of a nice beige. Ooh, that works even better. Oh my goodness. I kind of like that. I gotta say, people, I like this one better. And I always, if I want it to stay, if it's not just for my daily page or something, and it's in one of the art journals, whether it's, you know, collage or whatever, I always glue it down, always. Because I just can't count on it to absolutely stay. So that's why I'm gluing it. There we go. I like that. That looks really good. Take all the lumps and bumps out. And we'll fill in this other spot. Ooh, I think this roll is beautiful. Where did I put it? Did I put it back? What the heck? Folks, where did I? Oh, right on the book. Oh my God. I'm losing it. Absolutely losing it. All right, so glue from here to here. Wow, folks, I really like the look of that. I really do. Oh my goodness. Oh, wowzer. That's kind of nice. Nice page. A study in beige. Thanks for playing along. I really, really like it when you guys tell me you've been crafting with me. Have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one. It'll either be pink or blue. Ooh, gender reveal. No, I'm kidding. Have a great day, guys. Bye.